Hey guys, my name is Matimil, and today's challenge, I'm going to be playing Black Ops 3 with an Xbox 360 controller, but the twist on it is that I'm going to be playing the PC version. The reason why this is a challenge is that, first of all, I am terrible with the controller. A newborn infant wearing oven mitts would probably be more agile and accurate with the controller compared to me. I've been a PC gamer my entire life, and while I do have a PlayStation 4, I do have a console, I never really dabble with the first-person shooters because I always just get kicked in the face repeatedly. The second reason why this is going to be difficult, or I assume that it was going to be, is that I am playing on PC and everyone that I'm fighting against has the accuracy of using a mouse and keyboard. And so you combine these two aspects. I'm terrible with one thing, and I'm going to be going against people that should be more accurate overall. This was supposed to be a nightmare. The thing is, though, is that after a couple of rounds, once I started to get at least somewhat comfortable, well, I wouldn't go as far to say that I was dominating people. Hopefully you guys have already noticed that I wasn't getting my face kicked in repeatedly like I thought I was. I was going on extended kill streaks. I was unlocking score streaks that I thought I had no business unlocking with this setup. The reason why this is happening is because there is a severe, I'm talking severe aim assist on PC when you are using a controller. The first time I learned about this, I had mixed feelings. I still have mixed feelings. On the one end of the spectrum, if you're someone who just got involved in PC gaming, you were a console gamer your entire life, but you wanted to have that high graphical fidelity, you wanted to play gaming at a high frame rate, but at the same time, you also wanted to lounge on your couch, or you were just simply more comfortable with the controller, then this is an amazing aspect of Black Ops 3. On the other end of the spectrum, though, and probably the majority, you now have people that don't have aim assist using a mouse and keyboard going against someone who has this awesome benefit in their favor. Some of you might be thinking now, well, wait a second. Earlier in the video, you said mouse and keyboard was more accurate than using a controller, and if someone didn't have this aim assist benefit, then they would just get their face kicked in repeatedly. What's the problem here? It's putting everyone at a level playing field. But that's the real issue. Is it a level playing field? As I mentioned, I am terrible with a controller. I had no business going on these extended kill streaks. No business whatsoever. Like, that's how bad I am. But to have me having fun with a controller, I mean, that's one nice thing. I'm actually having fun using a controller on my PC, on a first-person shooter. I know how crazy that sounds, but it's simply all down to that aim assist. I can only imagine if someone was amazing with a controller, they've been playing consoles their entire life and jumped on in, that they would absolutely dominate in Black Ops 3. I think one of the reasons why this is happening is that Call of Duty just works better and plays better with the controller because of the way that they've set everything up. There is a severe flinching mechanic. Every single time that you get shot, your soldier is going to recoil in a random direction, and it makes it very difficult for you to get a consecutive shot off on your enemy. It really benefits the player who shoots first, or is able to get a couple of shots off because of that flinching mechanic. And so when you're playing on PC, reeling in that recoil that is seemingly random is quite challenging. I know some people have probably got adjusted to it, they've accommodated for it, but the thing about having aim assist with you, and the reason why I think that this is just simply a better game for console or having a controller, is because that aim assist, after you get that flinch, just kind of locks right back on to the enemy, and you're able to get that consecutive shot off. It still makes it more difficult, it still makes it more challenging, like, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't seem to be as severe when you don't have that benefit in your favor. I will mention that in a lot of situations, it was abundantly clear that having the agility and precision of a mouse really was a boon to the enemy team. Like, there was a lot of times where I was like, yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna win this firefight, and it was clear because they had that precision that they were able to come out on top. But on the other side, there was also moments where I was literally able to track an enemy through the wall because of the aim assist. Like, it is that incredible. And so it's because of this, for why I'm leaning in favor that it might simply just not be fair for people to use or have aim assist while they're using a controller. I really don't know. And so this is where I want to get your guys' opinion. On the one end of the spectrum, as I mentioned, this is amazing for people that just want to enjoy the game with a controller. That's what they've been doing their entire life, and using a mouse and keyboard is just uncomfortable, and they don't even want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. But on the other end of the spectrum, is this fair for people that bought the game thinking that it was going to be this level playing field, but now they're going against people that have this advantage? And so, do you think it's fair? I don't want to go as far to say that it's cheating, because it's literally in the game itself. This was something that Treyarch added into the franchise. This is something they added into the PC version, but there is this disparity. And so let me know your guys' thoughts down below. But yeah, guys, that is about it for today's video. I just thought this would be a fun topic to talk about because I know that it's a little controversial right now amongst the PC crowd. Should this be allowed? Should it not be allowed? And so I hope you guys enjoyed. But yep, until tomorrow, have a good one and take it easy.